Before I start this video, I just want to show you the winners from round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9, round 10. Now the reason I'm showing you the winners is because I was supposed to show you the results, but I accidentally deleted the footages when I needed them again, meaning that I don't know the results. Luckily, I still have the championship with me, so I will show you the championship results after round 10, just after this. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because I announced that I wouldn't be uploading round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9, round 10, as I wanted to catch up with the schedule. So yeah guys, let's get to the Drivers' Championship and Constructors. Here is the Drivers' Championship after round 10. Pitmat leads the championship on 178 points, with John Deere 207 in second on 123 points. XX OTGXX is in third on 119 points, with Conan Foda 141 in fourth on 97 points. Connor 212 is in fifth on 89 points, with Ballboy 57 in sixth on 73 points. Red Jams 22 is in 7th on 55 points, with Nick BHD in 8th on 47 points. Liam Calvatis 47, originally known as F1 Extremist, is in 9th on 39 points, with Bossman Sean 12 in 10th on 32 points. James Head 14 is in 11th on 25 points, the new guy to the league. On 25 points. Zombie Slayer, another new guy into the league, is 12th on 25 points and tied with James Head 14. Mboni, another new guy into the lead, is 13th on 14 points. F1 Guy 2012 is in 14th on 12 points. F1 Petrolhead is in 15th on 10 points. Rubberduck 1997 is in 16th on 8 points. Bad Boy Deals is in 17th on 0 points. FPM 56 and FTKP3 is also on 0 points. And Alec Down Estate is also on 0 points. So let's move on to the Constructors Championship. So here's the Constructors, and as you can see, Sauber Ferrari lead the way on 251 points, with Mercedes in second on 211 points. Force India Mercedes are in third on 158 points, with McLaren Mercedes in fourth on 131 points. STR Ferrari or Toro Rosso are in fifth on 79 points, with RBR Renault or Red Bull in sixth on 47 points. Ferrari on seventh on 32 points, and Williams Renault on eighth on 12 points. Right, that's everything covered. Now let's get to the hot lap and the grid.
A lap of the Nurburgring is a difficult one to master. The start-finish straight comes up at you after the final corner at turn 16. It's important to maximise your speed onto there and get on that curves as well. You get a fresh allocation, don't forget, as you cross the line. Now, down into turn 1, the track plummets away from you. Aim for the cone on the right-hand side and use a bit of the extra tarmac as well on the left-hand side. The car normally understeers quite severely through turn 2 before it goes back down the hill, and it's hard to slow the car down as you're turning constantly into turn 3. Flick the car to the right now and use all of the exit curb and extra tarmac on the left-hand side to maximise your speed onto the straight. Now, in towards turn 6, a fast left-hand corner brings you into turn 7, the forward curve, and you can use a lot of the exit curb here as well to feed you onto that straight before you plummet back downhill towards the Dunlop curve down at turn 8. This one's a heavily cambered corner, which means you can carry more speed than you'd first imagine, and it helps pull the car to the right-hand side and catapults you up the next straight towards this flat-out left-right kink at the Schumacher S curve. The track continues to climb towards turn 11, the 90-degree left-hander, brake just after the 100-meter board, carry a lot of speed into this one. You can use the exit curb and then swing the car over to the right-hand side at turn 12, and again, all of the curb on the exit to maximise the speed on the next straight through the flat-out right-hand kink at turn 13. Get the car to the right-hand side and brake again just after the 100-meter board. Don't be too greedy around this final tricky chicane. It's easy to overdo it and lose speed. Then into the final corner on the track once again, feeds you on to the start-finish straight, use all of the exit curb and that final curves boost, and that's a lap of the Nurburgring.
Hello guys, my name is GE5Man21 and we are here for round 11 of the WRL season, coming to you live from Nurburgring in Germany. Now this is a very historic track, famous for its famous Neuschleife circuit right next to the Grand Prix circuit. The record of the Neuschleife track is currently held by the Pagani Zonda R with a 6:47 lap. What a brilliant lap from the Zonda. But we're not here for the Neuschleife as it's too dangerous for a Formula 1 car. We're actually here for the Grand Prix circuit which has also played host to many great Grand Prix, including 1999 when Johnny Herbert won in appalling conditions and a crazy race to take Stewart's first ever Grand Prix win and his third and final win of his career. Right, so without further ado, let's get to the grid. So here is the grid then. James Head 14 is on pole position for the second time in his WRL career, with Best Bob 5, who is replacing Nick BHD after he got kicked out of the league for deliberately taking people out, is in second, with Pit Matt in third. His nearest challenger, John W207, is alongside him in fourth, with F1 Petrol in fifth. Zombie Slayer is in sixth, with Ballboy 57 in seventh. Conan Foda 141 disconnected and did not start, and Red Jams 22 also did the same. And the other 7, Bad Boy Dills, FPM 856 and FTKP3, Bossman Sean 12, Rubber Duck 1997, Liam Calvatis 47, originally known as F1 Extremist, who is returning to the league to replace XX OTJXX for the same reason as Nick BHD, F1 Guy 2012, and Alec Down of State. All 9 of them did not start, and Red Jams 22 was also returned to replace NA Tony for the same reason as Nick BHD and XXOTGXX. Right, without further ado, let's get to the race. So here we are then, here at the Nurburgring. It's going to be a good run down to turn 1, let's hope for no crashes. So today we have views from John W207 and Ballboy 57. So 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go here in Germany. Seems to me that James Head 14's had an okay start trying to defend from Best Ball 5 and Matt's having a look around the outside. John getting in between. And whoa! F1 Petrohead looks like he swiped James Head 14. Zombie moves up into, I believe that is going to be second place. He's side by side with Pit Matt. Best Bob 5 leads the race. Ballboy had a look at John W207 but didn't quite make it stick. We have a replay from his view now. Let's see what happened. There's Petrohead right in front of Ballboy. And Ballboy seemed to misjudge his braking and just swiped James Head 14. That incident's going to have to be investigated after the race. There's Ballboy trying to have a look round the outside of John W207 but didn't quite make it stick. And now we are having a look at Ballboy, who is side by side with James Head 14. And James Head gone ahead, sorry. I was a bit late there to react. And James Head, he was having a look there, Ballboy was, but couldn't quite make it stick. Can he look again for the last corner? No, he can't. Now down the straight, this is lap 3. And he's going to have a look down into turn 1. And, oh, he's hit the bollard glitch. He's crashed it. The safety car's deployed. That has been a problem for the Nurburgring for the since F1 2011, and Codemasters still haven't sorted it, which is a shame. And John's gone straight on at the chicane. And a bit of technical problems there from John's Elgato there. I do apologise for that, guys. But yeah, they haven't sorted out that bollard glitch still, which is very annoying, guys. Really is. So he comes into the pits now. And what can the mechanics do? They change the tyres. He's going on the prime tyres. Little bit of technical problems with the Elgato there, guys. Do apologise. And James Head 14 rejoins right behind him. So John W207 rejoins in 4th place. James Head 14 in 5th position, exiting the pits. And Pit Matt's actually in the lead now. And James Head 14's now caught the bollard glitch. He's also crashed it as well. And later on in the race, he did actually disconnect. Safety car's in, and the race is back on. And John W207 1 second behind Zombie, so he's not had a good restart. And now look, he's got Petrol over the back of him. He's gone straight on again. Who there? And Zombie's actually passed Best Bob for second place. And now Petrolhead moves up into 4th place. And in fact, Pit Matt actually defended Zombie on the first lap, so Zombie didn't gain a position. And now I look at John Doe 27 who wants to get back. Petro's there, that slide, and now contact between the pair of them. John W27 has spun the car. That has to be investigated after the race for sure. So that's going to cost John W27 the race there. And Petrolhead and Zombie have come into the pits, as has Pit Matt, who's rejoined behind Petrolhead. Sorry, it wasn't Petrolhead who pitted, it was actually Best Bob. And now Zombie's having a look at John Doe 207 for third place, side by side up the Schumacher S. But Zombie, bit of lag there from Zombie, but he's up into third position. Zombie up into third. Matt still having a look now down into the chicane, and Petrolhead goes straight on, obviously misjudging the braking. Pit Matt, and now Zombie having a look at him, and argy bargy going on. Petrolhead being pushed wide, and now Zombie takes the lead, and Petrolhead's gone into the barrier. John moves up to third, and Zombie takes the lead from Pit Matt, taking advantage of that overtaking. Now Pit Matt having a look at Zombie for the lead there. Side by side they go, but Pit Matt hasn't got him, and Best Bob actually now moves up to fourth position. Petrolhead actually lost his front wing, so he's going to have to do a full lap without front wing. And now Best Bob moves up to third. He passes John Doe 207 for third position. And Pit Matt actually took the lead from Zombie while the cameras were not looking. And now John Doe 207 comes up to lap F1 Petrolhead. That's how long it took for him to get around the track. Petrolhead has actually lost his front wing again. He's already been in the pits, and now he's lost his front wing yet again. And, well, and as predicted, F1 Petrolhead retires from the Grand Prix. Pit Matt sets the fastest lap there. And, yeah. And now coming round, and Zombie Slayer actually wins the German Grand Prix. He actually passed Pit Matt at the last corner. So, well done there. Look at John Doe 207's tyres are absolutely wrecked. So Zombie wins the race. And now coming around the final corner with worn tyres, and he's lost a lot of time to Best Bob because of that. John Doe 207 is going to cross the line in fourth. So here are the results then. Zombie Slayer won the race ahead of Pit Matt with a 0.270 gap between them, as Zombie Slayer passed him at the last corner. Best Bob 5 finished third, 3.9 seconds behind the race leader, so it was very close between the top three. John Doe 207 on worn tyres finished fourth, over nearly 21 seconds behind Zombie Slayer. F1 Petrolhead finished fifth despite retiring and disconnecting. James Head 14 finished sixth despite retiring and disconnecting. Ballboy 57 finished 7th despite retiring. Conan Feder 141 and Red Jams 22 did not start and disconnected halfway through qualifying. And the other 7, Bad Boy Dills, FPM 856 and FTKP 3, Bossman Sean 12, Robert Duck 1997, Leo Calvatis 47, F1 Guy 2012 and Alec Down of State, all 7 of them, or in fact 9 of them, including the 2 that disconnected halfway through qualifying, or 9 of them did not start. And the fastest lap of the race went to Pit Matt with a 1:31.949. That will carry on to next season's German Grand Prix, even though there won't be one at the Nurburgring, as that will be the new lap record. And by the way, guys, the fastest laps from round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9 and round 10 will not count, as like I said, deleted the footages accidentally. So those fastest laps will not count, round 4 to round 10. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship, and as you can see, Pit Matt increases his lead in the championship despite finishing second. He is now 61 points ahead of his nearest rival, John Doe 207, thanks to him finishing fourth today. XX OTGXX, despite being kicked out, is still in third. Conan Frodo 141 is still in fourth. Connor 212 is still in fifth. Bobboy 57 is still in sixth despite his crash today. Red Jams 22 is still in seventh. Zombie Slayer, thanks to his second win of the season, moves up to 8th in the Drivers' Championship. Nick BHD, despite being kicked out, is dropped to 9th. Liam Calvatis 47 is in 10th, with James Head 14 still in 11th. Bossman Sean 12 is dropped down massively to 12th. With F1 Petra, despite retiring, finishing 5th, has moved up to 13th. Best Bob 5, thanks to his third place, has moved up to an impressive 14th. NA Tony, after being kicked out is dropped down to 15th. F1 Guy 2012 has dropped down to 16th. Rubberduck 1997 has dropped down to 17th. And the other three, Bad Boy Dills, FPM 856 and TKP3 and Alec Down of State, all three of them are yet to get off the scoring board. Here is the Constructors Championship, and as you can see, Sauber still have increased their lead in the Constructors Championship. They are now on 275 points, and if they can get 25 points in the next race, they would have broke the 300 point barrier. Mercedes are still in second by James Head's retirement today. However, thanks to Zombie Slayer's second win this season, Force India are now closing the gap on them to second. McLaren Mercedes are looking strong in fourth, with Toro Rosso in fifth. Red Bull are still in sixth, Ferrari is still in seventh, and Williams are still in eighth. Here are the concluded racing incidents. Here is the current penalty points board, and just to say that the penalty points from round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9 and round 10 will not be counted. So the penalty points are from round 1, round 2, round 3 and from round 11 onwards. So on that note, we'd like to say thank you for watching this race. The next time we will see you, it will be at the Hungaroring at Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix in Hungary. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you next time for the 12th round of the WRL season. Goodbye.